Hey guys, what's up? So, yeah, today's gonna kind of be a fun video for the channel. Um, I know I make a lot of guides, and that's what I really like to make. That's like the focus of my channel. And seeing you guys, complete your accomplishments, complete the Inferno for the first time, the Coliseum for the first time, learn to solo CoX, get your master achievements, it's so cool. It's awesome. And Um, if I've had any part to play in that, it makes me feel really good. It's cool. It's exciting, and the channel recently had 7,000 subs. I literally can't believe it. I mean, this all started um, just making a solo Cox guide. I've talked about it before, and you guys really liked it, and you liked the way I explain things. You like the way I teach things. And so I started making guides, and it seems like it's been helping a lot. And a lot of you guys seem really appreciative, and I want to say thanks to all you guys. It's been so cool. The journey has been amazing. It's been awesome, and it will continue. Of course, it'll continue. But I don't do this often. As a matter of fact, I've never done this on the channel before, where I talk about my account and my progression and the things that I'm working on. So that's what we're kind of going to do in this video. I kind of wanted to give maybe an update on my account and the things that I like to do in my free time. You know, Contrary to popular belief, I actually play the game. I love this game. It's my favorite game. I play it all the time. I play it every single day. Um, Whether I'm working or not, on my time off from work, on my work days, I only have a few hours to play, but on my days off, like tonight, I'll play all night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and this is when I usually make my videos. And I figured, I'd talk about my account a little bit. And that's not to say, of course, I'll keep making guides. Actually, let me give an update on the channel. I'm currently working on making another 50 to 100 mil. That's my current goal right now. I'm just trying to make like 100 mil. I want to buy budget gear. I want to buy a full set of crystal with a BOFA. I want to buy bandos, and ARIMs. And I want to buy all that stuff so I can start making some budget guides. So I can start helping irons more. A lot of my guides, I have some budget guides. I definitely have some budget guides. And a lot of them have been really helpful to people. But every time I want to make a guide with bandos, or every time I want to make a guide with BOFA or whatever like that, I got to go to the GE. I got to buy stuff. I got to enchant stuff when I'm done because, I mean, I got gold, but I'm not like infinitely rich, right? Like I haven't, I don't have like 20 billion gold, so every time I buy stuff, I got to resell it, and it's a little bit of a hassle. And that's okay. It doesn't really bother me much, but it'd be nice to just own budget gear, and that'll be for future guides. So looking into the future of the account, the channel, I plan on making some budget guides, some TOA guides, how to do TOA 150 in a budget, how to do TOA 300 in a budget, how to do these certain kinds of content when you finally have some good gear, and it's going to open up a lot of window of opportunity, not just to help you guys, but for the channel in general. And speaking of the channel, I want to talk about really quick, I have a Discord. I recently made a Discord. It's about a month old, maybe 2 months old. I think it's less than 2 months old right now. And we have about 250 members right now. It's really cool. We're making connections. We're doing a lot of talking. We're talking about a lot of strategy. We have a lot of guys in there that are really helpful. We have guys in there learning CoX, learning Inferno for their very first time. And the Discord has been very helpful to them. And we have other people chiming in and offering advice. Especially, if I'm sleeping or if I'm at work, people can ask questions and they will get responses. And it's been so cool. And to the people that are learning new content and progressing through the Discord, um, congratulations. That's really cool. Seeing your guys' progression, seeing your guys' screenshots and your VODs and your videos, it's been super cool. And to the other guys in the Discord, the guys who are helping, without even being asked. You're just going out of your way and helping people. And it's so cool. It's awesome. It's the community that I want. It's the community that I want to see. It's the community that I've always dreamed of. And it's starting to become a reality. And we're at 250 members in the Discord. And the goal right now is to hit 1,000. That'd be really cool. 1,000, we would be popping off, boys. We would literally be popping off. We'd have so many people like helping each other and talking and offering advice, and it would just be amazing. It would be a really cool community, and we're on our way there, and we get closer every day. And if that interests you, if you're interested in that, the link will be in the description. But yeah, we have a new Discord, guys, and it seems to be helping, and people are having fun, and it's been really cool. So we do have that. That is an option if you're looking to progress your PVM skills, or even just hang out in general. And I'm on 24/7. I'm on just religiously. Um, but as for my account, as for my progression, I mean, let's look at it. I'm definitely maxed. I've been maxed for years. I think I maxed about 3 years ago, maybe even over 3 years ago. I've been maxed for a while. And I didn't do any PVM before maxing. We've talked about it before. It might not be the first time you've heard it. But I didn't do PVM before maxing. All I did was I grinded skills, and I wanted to hit 2277 total. And I wanted to get my max cape, and that was like my goal. And after that, you get a little burnout, and burnout's a thing with this game. But the best thing about RuneScape is there's so much to do. It never ends. There's always something to come back to. And when I came back, I earned, I started striving. It took me a really long time. It took me, 9 months, maybe a year? I don't know. It took me a really long time. But I was working on Grandmaster. And it's actually funny, because I get a kick out of these comments, because in some of the videos, I have a specific setting on. The setting is repeat combat achievements. So when we earn an achievement, when we make a combat achievement video, we get to see the achievement pop up, which is exciting. It's fun. We like to see that, a combat achievement. But people will be like, "Oh, you just got a combat achievement. Uh, you must not have had it before. You must not really be a grandmaster." Well, here, I don't show it off often. And people might think maybe I'm using a plugin or something to show off the hilt, right? I got the hilt on right now, or maybe I use a plugin or something to show the helmet. But surprise, surprise, I actually got all the combat achievements done. Believe it or not, yeah, we're a grandmaster. We've done it all. Some of it's a real struggle. Some of it's easy. I like choosing content. I like choosing content. I like doing things the easy way. And some of the current guides out there, some of the current metas, in my opinion, there's easier ways to do things. There's easier ways to beat a lot of these things. Like you've seen my, you might have seen my Inferno guides, and a lot of the comments on the Inferno guides are that it's so much easier than the meta. It's so much easier than the ways that we've been taught to do things, the prayer flicking techniques and everything. We went with a full tank strategy, right? We actually went with a semi-budget gear tank strategy. And there's even better ways to tank, right? If you really want to bring Justy, I know that's kind of hard for Iron Men to get. It's hard to get Justy. But yeah, in my opinion, there's easier ways to do things. And a lot of content. There's a lot of content where there might be easier ways to do things, or easier ways to learn, maybe. Definitely easier ways to learn. And I like to show that off on my channel. And that brings me to a question for you guys. I know that learning things for the first time can be tough. I know it can be difficult. And I know that learning things an easier way than what might be portrayed can be beneficial. But then I see other guys, they want to learn 4-1. They want to learn 12-0-8-1 Shadow Olm. They want to learn how to do World Scythe. And I wonder how many people are interested in that. I genuinely wonder, once we start learning content, how important is it to you guys, my audience, the people that I make these videos for? How important is it to you guys to learn the inefficient methods? I'm curious. Like, I genuinely want to know. Because for me, I mean, in my opinion, just as an individual, I feel like whatever works, works. If you can do it one way, and that way's easier, I like to do it that way. I still do very casual runs. For those of you that have watched maybe my Coliseum guides, and I helped you get the quiver. And if you have got the quiver, I got mine out right now, and congratulations, guys. That's really cool that you got your quiver. Maybe you use the mage method. The mage method that I show off in my videos. And I'm going to be honest, I have like 50 or 60, somewhere around there, Coliseum KC. And I do the mage method for all of it, for the most part. I did a melee only run for a combat achievement, speedrun achievement. I've done very, very meta strats for the Inferno as well. Range only, no tank. Like 16, 17 restores, maybe only 2 or 3 brews. I've done that for the Inferno, for combat achievements. But if you're not going for those things, I'm curious, are you guys interested in meta strategies? I'm curious. I want to know, genuinely. But yeah, I like combat. I like, PVM has been a whole new world for me. But, you might wonder, okay, you're maxed, right? You got 2277 total level. Now you're a Grandmaster. You got all the combat achievements done. So what do you do next? Why are you still playing? Do you really still play this game? Or do you just log in to make YouTube videos? And the answer is I'm on every day, guys. I play this game every single day. And there's always something new to do. And my big thing, which is what I want to show off right now, it's what I'm proud of. It's my current goals. It's my collection logs. And you can see right here, I'm at 2229. 2229 collection logs. And I do these every day. I've currently been working on a Raxor. I've been having really bad luck. 400 KC. My only drop is one piece of the halberd. So it happens. And I've been having trouble getting tasks. But yeah, Raxor is my current grind, I suppose. But I work on everything. Here's my clues, right? I've done. I've completed my beginners. I've done. I've done a lot of clues. I'm working on easies. What do we got here? We got 15. What? We got like 20, 15 left, 16 left. So we're doing really good on easies. We're doing really good on mediums. We're only missing 12 from mediums. Hards, I got a little work to do. 22 to go. And my elites and masters are okay. I have no third age. I've never got third age. I've definitely got some gilded, but I have no third age. And we can see it here. I have my public on. If I do clues, I've done a total of over 3,600 clues. I do a lot of clues, guys. I enjoy them. I think they're fun. If you think I've been doing them forever, I never did a clue before I maxed. I've done all my clues after maxing my account. Because it's another grind, and it's not an XP efficient grind, so I saved them for after max. But yeah, I'm working on my collection logs. My mini games are getting really full. I might be missing like 1 or 2 items here or there. I'm missing my dragon pickaxe from there. I'm missing a pet. I got to go back to Magic Training Arena. I finished LMS except for the winter capes. Guardians of the Rift. I'm only missing the pet. I'm halfway through Castle Wars. I have 400 out of 800 tickets. Brimhaven Agility, I gotta get the Pirate Hook, and Barbarian Assault, I just need the pet. So, like, minigames, we're almost done. Other things, we're almost done, right? Like, new content, I need the Acorn. I need another fishing rod and the fish sack, so, that's just a grind of aerial fishing. But I work on a lot of things, Slayer, I gotta do some more Konar Slayer, definitely, need some Dusk, I need the Halberd, right? Gotta do a little more Hydra, so I definitely need some more Konar Slayer. I'm at 21, 22 million Slayer experience, and I still don't have a heart. What do we got? We got Czar. And with the new goating potions, or goating potions, right? Because they are goated. They're awesome. I still need the obsidian plate body. Very, very dry on that. Still need the mage weapon. That's super rare. This is really hard to get. I don't have a stale baguette. Still need that stale baguette. And my bosses, I do have a lot of work to do on bosses. One of the things that I should say two of the things that I'm most disappointed about. Dagonoth Kings. Oh my god. I've killed over 700 of each. I've killed over 700, close to 750 of each Dagonoth King, and I still do not have a circle bow. So I actually have a Dagonoth task right now. I will be going back. Hopefully, it can fill in the circle bow, but I'm starting to think, like, man, my account must be bugged. I'm over like 6 times dry. I'm over 6 times the drop rate. Where's my circle bow? Come on, help me out, Jagox. Where is it? And then if you go to Nex as well, I mean, these are mostly small team kills. I've done over 1,000 small team kills, and when I say small team, I mean like 3 to 5 man and a bunch of duos in here as well. And the only item I have is the next pet. Like, where I get plenty of splits. I definitely get splits. You know, I've made a lot of money from Nex, but when am I gonna get some in my name, boys? When am I gonna get some in my name? You know. But that's the name of the game. Sometimes you get a spoon. You know, you go to, where's my nightmare? Where is the nightmare? Yeah, nightmare, I'm really spooned, right? 2 orbs, almost full Inquisitor, staff, 2 pets. And it looks like I have 400, maybe 500 nightmare kills, but I swear, every single drop on this list, every single drop here, came from Fasani. So less than 300 KC at Fasani, and I've got all these drops. So, you know, you get spooned some places, and you go dry others. And that's the name of the game. And I enjoy it. It's fun. I love this game. Like I said, it's my favorite game. You want to look at my raids. You know, I made a lot of money from CoX. It's my favorite raid in the game. This is where most of my guides come from. It's what you guys like to see. And most of this is solo. You know, you can see my KC up here. This is mostly solo. I don't do that many team CoX. I do. Of course I do team CoX. But most of this is solo. And so most of these drops you see here, both T-bows, both Elder Mauls, I'm pretty sure all my claws, most of my ancestral, it's all been solo, guys. So this is a lot of money. There's a lot of money to be made in CoX. Look at these pets. Look at these pets, boys. If only everyone was a T-bow. They're rarer than a T-bow. I'll trade 5 omelets for 5 more T-bows. Get me really rich, right? You know? And, but yeah, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on collection logs. It's my major grind. It's what I have fun with. It's what I enjoy. It's what I've been working on lately. You can see right here, I play a ton, guys. 500 days playtime. I'm about to hit 500 days of logged in playtime. And yeah, some of it's AFK. You know, I do bank standing. You might see me hanging around the GE. I definitely hang out at the GE. I've seen a lot of you guys there, actually. You stop by and say hi. It's really cool. But I hang out at the GE, and I got a lot of playtime. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about, like, where my account's at, you know, today. We can look at the bank, if you guys are curious. You know, we can definitely look at the bank. This is my costume tab. This is where I keep all my outfits, all my cosmetics. You know, you do a lot of collection logging, you're going to get a lot of cool outfits. And you can see I got my, I have finally finished Trouble Brewing. This is the full Trouble Brewing set down here. I have all my skilling outfits. If you see an item missing, it's because I'm wearing it. This entire tab is actually full. So if you see like an empty slot, right, I'm actually wearing it as my fashion scape. But yeah, this is my costume tab. I keep my runes in here just because, and I'm not one of those guys who has like 10 million of each rune. I just buy them as I need them, and when I run out, I just buy more. And you know, I don't like flexing my gear. I don't really show off my gear tab. I've never shown off my gear tab, but this is my gear tab, and it's pretty hefty. I have all the best in slot meta gear. I think I'm missing like nightmare staffs. I don't have an Ellie. And like I said, my current goal, I want to get that Bofa. I want to get that crystal gear. I want to get that Bandos. So I can start doing some budget runs. But this is my gear tab, and it's over 8 bill. The total bank, when you look at the total bank, we're approaching 9 bill. My goal is 10 bill. I would love a 10 bill bank. I think it'd be really cool. But we're getting really close. We're at about 8.7 bill. And yeah, that's my bank. If you ever want to see how I organize it, let me know below. But yeah, I got like, what do I got? If you want to look at my bank really quick, just a quick rough, this is my general tab. Really, all I use it for is I got my money in here, my cash stack. I got a farming tab. I got some Slayer gear, jewelry and teleports. I got my gear tab. This right here is just kind of like items. It's currency items. I think of this as like currency items. Capes, potions. Like I showed before, this is my my fashionscape tab. And I have a pet tab as well. Most of these are in my house. I have my favorite ones, right? Like I got like Nightmare and Nex. I got my CoX pet. I keep those out here, just because I like using those. Those are my favorite ones. And when I finally get the pet, I have a bunch of transmogs ready to go. They're just ready to apply, but I don't own these pets yet. But this is my pet tab, and that's kind of how my bank works. But yeah, like I said, this is just kind of for fun. Talk about, my account progression, my goals, what I want to do with the channel moving forward. And yeah, this was really just for fun, guys. So I hope you had fun. Like I said, I'm working on getting a little more gold. I want a little more money, and I'll start making some budget guides. We're going to be going to Toa next. Toa will be the next series of guides. And I'm trying to make a combat achievement series for the future. To help everyone get their Master Hilt. I know the Master Hilt's so cool. In my opinion, the Master Hilt, the red and black Defender, it looks so cool. I think it looks cooler than the Grandmaster one, but, Grandmaster is what it is, right? It's kind of a flex. So, yeah, I hope you had fun. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to, talk about what I'm doing with my account. And, my current goals. And I don't talk about it often. So we'll get back to the guides. I'm curious. Let me know. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see next? Are you curious in my account? Do you want to see my account progression? Do you want to see the things I do? Do you like the idea of a new account? Would you want to see how I play an Iron Man? Would you want to see how I do a hardcore Iron Man? I've definitely been interested in seeing how far I can push a hardcore. I've thought about it. I don't have any of this stuff right now. We'd be starting from scratch. I like the idea of an Iron Man maybe, but I don't like the idea of like one chunk man. I don't like the idea of like chunk builds or anything like that. So you can suggest it if you want, but it probably won't happen. Limited gameplay is enough for me. I don't need to go super duper limited. But I'm curious, what do you guys want to see next? And I'd love to hear your suggestions. And like I said, join the Discord, right? Because I totally take suggestions from the Discord. Multiple videos have been made from suggestions in the Discord, and I take you guys very seriously. And I love talking to you guys. And we're becoming, we're getting close in the Discord, and I like watching your guys' progression. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. We're getting really close to 10K subs. Throw me that like, throw me that sub. Especially if you managed to make it all the way through this video, right? This little ramble. I don't know how long this is, but we're going to upload as is. No script, just kind of talking. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.